You are live.
Yay!
Okay. It says live. I see that. Okay. There it is. There it is. We are here. Let me start recording over here. And it's November 30th. Let's get it. Hello, world. Thank you for tuning in. Today is November 30th, 2024. We have much to discuss with Chris the Boss. Okay. And we are back. We are back for more. Much to discuss with Chris the Boss. This and every episode is sponsored by Flower Life Dispensary, located on 1401 East Stewart Avenue. Make sure you come through, especially if you new customers come through, get a free pre-roll, get a free eighth or something. You know what I'm saying? Show our appreciation for you rocking with us. For the first time. Make sure you come through and be a regular. Ounces from as low as $70. At most, you'll spend $150 for an ounce. You know what I'm saying? We go get you right. We go get you right. So we ain't gotta spend much. $150 the most you spending on an ounce of flour at Flower of Life. We have $10 eighths of misfits. That's every day on the regular. We got we got wax from Light Sky Farm. We got resin from Canopy. We got it all, man. We got it all. Y'all make sure y'all come through. We always pitching some kind of discounts. We got merch. We got some of everything you need at Flower of Life, 1401 East Stewart Avenue, Flint, Michigan. Check us out. Now, this is we have a special guest, another special guest today for a real special occasion. Um, Man, this is big. So we are celebrating the life and the legacy of the legend, hip hop icon, MC Breed. We are here to celebrate the legacy of MC Breed, y'all. MC Breed Day coming up December 2nd, and we're gonna do a live stream on December 1st celebrating MC Breed Day. And here to represent on the BREED's behalf is none other One Puff Music's own, the daughter of the icon MC Breed, Miss Erica Breed, y'all. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Sir Chris the Boss.
How are you? How are you?
I'm doing great. I love this. I'm excited to be here.
Excited to have you. Excited to have you. How's your day coming along so far?
My day, it's coming along. Trying to get the show together. So still got a few more things to catch up on, but we're rocking and rolling. So that's what I've been
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah. How you feeling about how everything has been picking up? Planning a big celebration for your father with MC Breed Day. How you feeling about everything moving forward?
Oh, I'm super excited. I'm feeling really blessed, very grateful. Um, I'm just really excited again. This has been some true hard work, but somebody told me and gave me a key and said this is hard work. So
Hey, I
I'm
like that.
definitely, yeah, right. Isn't that so sweet? So
Yeah.
Definitely feeling that. Happy to celebrate my father, and I'm happy that the city of Flint is turning up the way that they are. And so many people like yourself, and shout out to Marjay, shout out to Boss Lady Reese, my partners here, Psycho, and my friends and family for just, helping me out, my mom, my grandma. So definitely been having a lot of support, and that's really been helping me push these last like 30 days.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Put emphasis on having the right support system, because having the proper support system is very important, and it can take you far. It can go a long way. Put some emphasis on having the right support system around you.
Yes. So I feel like the key thing to having the right support is to have key people that are like minded,
Yeah,
that think outside the box, who's going to listen to your idea and just going to go with it no matter what. And then just push wherever they can, and help out as much as they can. But you have to be that person back too, You can't just expect people to chip in on your ideas and you don't turn around and return a favor. And an important lesson that I'm learning is that you, when you do have people supporting you, you have to make sure that you give credit where credit is due. Because once they're no longer here, or once the event is over, those are going to be the people who are still around, fighting, the fight with you. So I definitely been blessed with Laredo Street family, with 810 family and friends, with people here. Shout out to Corey. Just a lot of people who's kind of just been chipping in and calling, and trying to make this day rememberable for my father. And that's another thing. It's not about me. This is for my dad. I'm in that circle that's fighting, and trying to showcase a true legacy, a true friend, and a true father.
that's dope. That's so special. Talk to us about what what pushes you what pushes you to aim for that, to represent for your father, because a lot of people don't do that, but you're definitely putting in the work. Tell us, like, where does that drive and motivation come to represent your father and continue on with his furthering his legacy.
3 letter word, dad.
Hey,
That's my dad. I feel like it's my responsibility to represent him. I feel like it's my responsibility to um, support his legacy. I'm a support. He did all the hard work, so he made this himself, out of his pure talent. I'm just left behind to be responsible uh, for it and make sure that it's managed correctly, and to make sure that his story is told.
yes.
Yeah.
What what part of what part of your dad's story that you feel personally needs to be told but hasn't?
Ooh. Okay, so on the music side, I think that there is a catalog of music that really hasn't been dived into. A lot of, people know him from, featuring your friend, or Gotta Get Mine, um, or like you have some key people who really tapped into the Funkify album or the New Breed, right?
I'm
But
gonna give on what you
yeah,
want, give on what you need.
yeah, and like even like Let's Go to the Club. Sometimes people think that's like a Snoop track, right? Because of the West Coast swag. So I want people to dive into his music because he was so versatile, and he came differently like every album that he had, and he touched like not only the Midwest and the South, but he was on the East Coast and on the West Coast too. So um, he definitely, reached a lot of different people and markets and worked with a lot of different people and created different sounds. On a personal side, I would definitely love to bring out just who he was as a person, his humor, his genuine personality, and just how, true of a friend he was, and how he was like, helpful in helping people create their paths in the industry. So that's another story that to be told for sure.
What do you what do you know about your father, or what did you learn about your father that made him push to help so many people get on with their careers and their dreams in music? Where do you think that came from for your dad? Because a lot of people don't show support, or like just show that sense of like selfishness. Well, they will show a sense of selfishness, but like your dad, it wasn't. He was never selfish. It was like it was never just about him. It was always pushing to like assist others. Hell, he assisted Tupac Shakur, in many ways, and other big names. Where do you think that came from with him as a person?
Well, the only story that comes to mind, and I can hear my granny Bree saying it because she used to tell me it all the time, which is his mother.
Hey, shout out to Granny Bree.
Yes. So from Laredo Street. Hey. Um.
Laredo. We gonna get to Laredo. You be bringing up Laredo
Yeah.
or not?
So dad, I heard, the story that my grandmother tells is that dad used to bring people home no matter what. Mom, they need a sandwich. Mom, they hungry. Help them out. Mom, make them a sandwich. So just as a kid, like he always has been giving, he's always had that kind heart, that friendly spirit, and just a person that you wanted to be around. He just had that energy, was very positive. I never I've never seen my dad angry or upset ever. Like that face that's down there in the corner, like that's the face that I got all the time. Yes.
Yeah.
Up there, yeah. So, I think that it's just who he was. And you only find a small portion of people who continues out, who can carry their character from childhood all the way into adulthood and then into the music industry as well.
Yeah, not let life affect them and how they, approach things and shit like that. Not let the ways of other people affect how you treat people.
Yep.
You still
And the ways of
genuinely,
life too. The
yeah,
society.
exactly, yeah, because that we can easily be manipulated that way.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah, but and what about his versatility and way to just stand out, be different, and he was very diverse. Like, how do you think that came about? Like his diversity and being able to tap in with people all over from different regions. Because that's like a special technique to be able to do that.
Yes, he had an open mind. Um, as well as, very talented and creative at the same time. And then he surrounded himself by people that he found talented in the same spaces that he was in. And he
Yeah,
was ready to work and he was ready to collaborate. Um, and a lot of times, he allowed guys and women opportunities to be creative with them, even in their amateur days, or when they're just starting to come out or get on the scene. And a lot of times he it would encourage people around him to do music as well, because it was just something that he was passionate about. He left Flint at 17, um, and was doing music way before that, starting off with beatboxing. Um, so with the task force.
Hey, I've heard that name before. I'm not too familiar with them, but I know I've heard that name before.
Yeah, so that was a group in Flint, Michigan as well. And there was three guys, and then my dad used to beatbox and travel and do shows with them, and they used to open up for some big names as well, and had some showcases too, or some I'm told not to say showcase platforms, shows, concerts, whatever. But I don't go to many concerts, so yeah, but yeah, I just think that he went for it. Like my granddad, my grandpa Breed, my G
Yeah,
Paul. Hey G Paul.
G
Um,
Pop.
yeah. So that's it means gangster pawpaw. Just so
Okay, okay.
yeah, gangster pawpaw. That's my G Paul. Um, so I he used to tell me. Well, he told me a story of when my dad left when he was 17. He
Yeah.
wrote a letter, letting my grandpa know that he was leaving. And my grandpa said he didn't misspell a word. There was no incomplete sentences, and all his punctuations were in the correct place. And my dad was a high school dropout. And he left Job Corps, from there, and went on to Atlanta to do music. And he was back and forth and here and there, and throughout his career, and then was the first Midwest rapper, hip hop artist to make it international. So
That's crazy. That's crazy. What was the first international story of your father you remember hearing about?
um
Him breaking through that international barrier.
well, dad, dad was confident in himself, So I
Yeah.
would always, hear my dad, talk about his records being played, in other countries. And then he had shows like in other countries sometimes too. So I would know that he's going to travel. And man, like even now, I've started up his new Instagram page, at the real MC Breed on Instagram. And a lot of those guys and a lot of followers that are on that page are from different countries and verified DJs, Germany, Russia, Cuba, a lot of different places. And then you can see that reflected in his sales and his plays too. So there are in his catalog, he does get, paid for international plays.
That's fire. That's fire. You did you ever get a chance to take a trip with him for music wise out of the country or anything?
Not out of the country, but definitely in other cities and in other states. As a
Yeah.
young girl growing up, I've definitely had some backstage moments, or I've had the moment of, you're staying at the hotel. Here's this little babysitter, and once y'all leave, we're about to tear this room up. Experience jumping from bed to bed. So definitely been around during his show business days. It was exciting. You got your people around, your who's riding with you, your managers and your hype men and your DJs and stuff like that, and then a few friends and stuff in the mix and family. So it was always great being in the mix. And then, it's always nice, riding around listening to his music. That's how a lot of times I got to listen to my dad's new music, is because, riding around with him, or, being in the house in Atlanta is hearing it. So, yeah.
Yeah. Now y'all didn't tear them hotel rooms up too bad, did you? Because I saw him in an interview saying he did believe in whooping ass, and he said I don't think he passed out too many whoopings. He said, but he would have to say something. Have to say something to y'all.
That was
he said he
that
got a
was
little basketball team over there.
it wasn't me. It
It
wasn't me.
was it wasn't you. You want one of them?
No, I didn't get whoopings. I didn't get whoopings. My dad, like I said, my
I
dad.
think he said he whooped y'all. I think all at least once, just to get it out the way.
Nah, he told a story on that interview. I know what you're talking about.
You seen that one?
He told a story on that, but that man, I don't know. Maybe some of the other kids might be bad. Shout out to Kiera, Alexis, Marco, and Jalen. Y'all might be bad, but I'm not bad. I didn't get in too much trouble. I was a goofball, so I was silly. The only thing that my dad would get on my head about, not only because it was three things. The first thing was sucking my thumb because I was a thumb sucker, and I used to carry around a scarf called a silky. I'm giving you a little bit too much right now, okay, Cristobal?
Hey,
I'm
it's
giving you
much
a
to
little bit
discuss,
too
baby.
much right now, okay?
It's much to discuss.
You
It's
know,
always much.
but I used to, carry around this rag, and when he come pick us up for the summertime, coming from Atlanta, he'll come maybe like 2 or 3 Escalades, Cadillac Escalades, come pick us up. We'll come down and then we'll drive back. Or sometimes it was a van. My older sister would always get car sick after we ate White Castles because that was his favorite road trip meal.
Some
White
White
Castle.
Castles. Oh, breathe, man. I can't fuck with
Uh,
White Castle, man. That should tear your stomach up.
okay, on
I
the road
can't.
for 12 hours.
I
But
can't
yeah,
fuck with that. Yeah, on the road for hours? Oh no. I'll be car sick too, sis.
yeah. My older sister, she definitely used to get car sick. I remember those days. Those were really good days. Then we had Alexis there. It was the three girls at first. You listen to the music, he talked about his three baby girls. He referred to us as booger bears, and then now we got Jalen and Marco. Fine young men, in character. So yeah, but that makeup and my grades.
Okay.
Yep. Right before he passed away, he threw all my makeup away.
Oh
Yep.
damn. He said
Yep.
he wasn't having that. My baby gonna be natural. I don't need all that shit.
And I was searching everywhere, countless. I was looking all over the house for my makeup.
How was the interaction when you found out he threw all your shit away?
Oh, because this was right after he got sick, after he got an ICU, and he popped up like nothing ever happened, right? And so we're at the house, we're chilling. My mom, my sister, and my uncle Kevin, we all drove down to Atlanta and met up with my other siblings. And I'm doing my makeup. He's already said something about my makeup. This was MySpace days. He already, been telling me about my makeup on MySpace already. So I bring like my whole makeup bag, and I'm doing my little eyeshadow, I'm doing my thing, and I messed around and left my makeup bag in the bathroom. So I'm getting dressed and, packing up stuff, and I'm like, dang, I need my lipstick. And I couldn't find my makeup bag. So I'm like, oh, I must have left it in the bathroom. I go down to the bathroom and it's not there. So I haven't been too many places since I put my makeup on. So now I'm asking questions like, okay, all right, where's the makeup? Somebody got
Yeah.
the makeup. Come on, reveal the makeup. So I guess he got tired of me running around looking crazy and like fussing about my makeup. And I finally figured it out because it ticked in my head like, okay, this is the only person in this house that got something to say about my makeup, my beat. He got something to
Yeah.
say about the beat, okay? And so I go, I'm like, look, I know you got my makeup. And he's like, no, I don't. I was like, yes, you do. He's like, no, I don't. It's probably at the dumpster, at the what do you call it? Not the dumpster, but the trash place where they dump all the trash.
Oh shit! Oh damn! What is the name of that place? I can't think of it off the top of
Yes,
my head. I know what you're talking about though.
yeah.
Damn,
He's
he went
like,
that
oh,
far with it.
right. He went all the way to the junkyard with it. Like, oh, it's all the way out there. I'm like, really? So he threw my makeup away. He was good enough to catch the trash man to throw all my makeup. I'm talking about Mac. I'm talking about Tori. I'm talking about Kat Von D. Like, I was Two Face. You know what I mean? Like,
Damn.
I know I was really into it at the time. But I
He
do
was
look
always
back at
getting on you about it.
Oh yeah, I do look back at those pictures now, though, Chris, and he was on to something. I was overdoing it a little bit in the MySpace days. You know, I wasn't ready yet. I hadn't perfected my craft, but I
Yeah.
was on my way. So now I got the right beat. He might not complain too much today.
And he said, "Nah, my baby, she ain't about to be on that shit." Like,
Yeah, he
I
wasn't
know
feeling
that's,
it.
I know that's right. Now I heard you say, you used to have a chance to listen to a lot of his music, riding with him and stuff like that. I also seen him say in an interview he didn't really want his children listening to certain things. From I believe when I heard him talking about it, he was speaking on like from other musicians who can be saying something anything in their music. But how was it listening to his music and some of the things that he would speak on, like
Well,
for
for
you at that
one,
age?
I wasn't allowed to listen to his music, but I did anyways.
He said, "That's my dad."
Right. I did anyways. I played a few tracks before school. I played 7 years, um,
Hey,
conversations, and let's go to the club and real MC
okay,
and tight. Those was my anthems before school.
okay. So getting turned up before school, shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a true MC Bree fan for real. My family, my mom was really supportive of my father. Very good example of how to co-parent in a unique situation with my father being an artist.
That's
And then my mom, as a single parent, right? So, but I saw how my mom was super supportive of his craft, and she, took upon herself to, pick up the slack where he couldn't do it or where he wasn't able to do it because he was on the road. And she really never fought him for that. And she gave me a really good example of how to grow up
yeah.
in that type of situation. They remained really good friends. It was no, trying to, get back together situation. My mom was like, I don't like that lifestyle. My mom didn't like that lifestyle. So they were really good friends. My dad called my mom a lot to talk to her for her advice. She's really, really good at that. She's an OG at that. Um,
Hey,
Yes, Cookie. Yes, my mom is really good at talking you down from somewhere, and always have the right words to say. And I saw that with their relationship, so that made me not fought. My dad maybe not, being on the road all the time, or not being able to pick up the phone sometimes. Like, yo, let's go out to breakfast. You know what I mean? So it helped me
yeah,
understand that he had a different mission. And it helps me be a dreamer too. And my mom helps me. Like, if there's something that you're good at and you fight for it and you go for it and you don't let nobody stop you, and I got your back wherever you want to go. So that's what I saw in my household.
that's what's up.
Hmm.
Support was strong around there. Like your dad is a huge supporter. Your mom is a huge supporter of people. Do you know the
Yeah.
story of how they met?
Yes.
Hey, talk to us.
Yes. I'm
How
live.
that come?
Look, I'm live. I'm like, I'm gonna tell the truth. Okay.
Hey, that's all we respect is the truth. We don't respect nothing else but the truth. But
um.
yeah, I had to change the privacy setting. I think I had our live private for some reason.
Ah, shucks.
Yeah, I just opened it up. I don't know what that was about. Adjusting, adjusting to
It's okay.
something new.
Okay. So let me know later.
Okay.
So. All right. So my mom had a best friend. My godmom, Sakina Green. What's up, Sakina Green? And
Hey, shout out to Sakina Green.
that was my mom's home girl back then. Her sister Kanika, and they were road dogs, and I think my godmom was dating one of my cousins, and he thought that it would be a good idea to introduce my dad to my mom to my dad, and this was like shortly after Job Corps, right?
Okay.
And so my mom and my dad met before he was MC Reed.
Okay.
Um, and so they got together, and this is out of my mom's words now. This is the truth I get. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
She said, I really wasn't feeling Eric like that. He was just a homie. He used to just roll up one time. That was a homie, and
It ain't that. That's how I start. All you need to do
okay,
earn
and
that friendship.
and they became really close. And I guess she started to think he was cute. But yeah, and so they decided to jump into a relationship, and then they had me when they were 21, and we were in Atlanta with dad,
Oh, they
and
both the same age.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. That's dope.
Yep, yep. So we
You were
left.
born. You were born in the A.
No. Well, I was conceived there, but McLaren is where I came to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um
Okay.
my mom, this is another thing. My mom is definitely an OGD, but in a good way.
Okay. Okay.
She couldn't handle it. She couldn't take all the crowd at the house. It was too many people, a lot of men. She said it wasn't a lot of women, but it was a lot of men. And I hear a lot of stories of dad house just being like the pop up, like even just family and just friends from Michigan, Pontiac, Saginaw, Flint, like Detroit. They would just pull up, and back then you didn't have cell phones. You had like what's the phones? Pay phones. What's the phones outside?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, the
Pay farms.
yeah, and then beepers
Yep.
came shortly. So no one was really like tapping in, like, yo, I'm about to pull up. People
Yeah.
would
You
just,
had to just pull up back then.
yeah, you know what I mean? So literally, you would have to step over people because they're sleeping everywhere on the couch, on the floor. Because my dad had an in-home studio. And then when Freaknik jumped off, then that he really was a spot, right? Because my dad didn't charge you to stay. He didn't charge you to smoke. He didn't charge you to eat. He didn't charge you to drive his cars. You know what I'm saying? Um, so my mom was like, "This is not a place to raise a little girl," and so she left. We came back home, and
Shout out to Mom Dukes. She knew.
like, thank you, Mama.
Thank you, Mama. She knew. Like, oh hell no, this ain't the way. I see where this
Mhm.
going.
No. And then I hear a lot from his friends like, "Man, your mom, man, she was on us back then, but we were so young, but she was on us." She was on us. She was on us. She was the one. She kept us in check. So my mom wasn't playing all of that. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, nah, I'm straight. This ain't
Yeah. He said, I can't raise no kids in the hangout spot.
Mm-mm.
Like,
But
hell
that was a
no.
beautiful home. It was a beautiful home. It was literally the spot. That's the house that I spent my summers with dad. So many memories. That house was the best house ever. It was just so much fun. Yeah.
Dang. So, was it like a balance of growing up in Flint, growing up in the South, down there in Atlanta, or was you like in one place more than the other?
I've always moved around.
Yeah.
So yep, I traveled a lot as a kid. So I was back and forth from Michigan to Atlanta a few times, even like without with my dad. My mom and I lived here on our own too, you know. So, and my mom's here now. My mom and my grandma.
Hey,
Hmm. She loves it.
hey,
Yep, yep. They love Georgia.
hey! I know that's right. I know that's right.
I'm going to
Shit.
Florida. I'm trying to get down to Florida.
Oh yeah. Where
Hmm.
where you where's some of your favorite spots you can visit down there in Florida?
I love Fort Lauderdale. There's a place. I used to live in Coral Springs, but there's another place that's really close to the Coral Springs in Fort Lauderdale. I think it's like called Sawgrass Mills or something like that. It's a really nice area. But I've been a lot of places. Jacksonville, Florida, which I went to recently, which is surprisingly like really, really nice. You know, you hear a lot about Jacksonville. Oh, that's where we at, you know. So, but they do have a side that's really, really nice. And I visited there a couple months ago. But Tampa, Orlando, Miami. I go to Miami and have a ball. Okay.
Okay. I ain't been down to Miami yet. To Miami, I've only
Yeah.
been to Panama City Beach.
Okay, I've been there too. Yep, Destin, Panama. Yep.
Yeah, got to chill right in the Gulf of Mexico. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, you gotta go out to Miami. MIA.
Yeah, yeah. I need to get down there. I need to get down there. Did your dad ever hang out in Miami a lot?
I don't know. I don't know.
You ain't heard
I'm
no Miami
sure.
stories?
No, I haven't heard any Miami stories. You know what? That's because though, and I look, I'll probably get like hip hop like hammered for this, but I don't really remember a lot of, hip hop coming out of Florida back then.
Okay, okay.
You know, you have like Flow Rider, but that was like way 2000. So,
Before that, Uncle Luke.
oh my God, stop. You are so right. That is Florida. I don't know. Shoot, he might have linked up with Uncle Luke because Uncle Luke is the man. What's
Yeah,
that?
I'm sure your dad and Uncle Luke hooked up.
Is he
And
scrubbed the ground? Is he scrubbed the ground or which
is
one?
that on? Ah, shit. I feel like that is Two Live Crew.
Huh? That's Trick Daddy?
Oh, that's Trick Daddy?
No.
No, wait, Scrub the Girl?
What's Uncle Lou?
You got me.
Oh,
I'm about to YouTube some shit.
please. Tootsie Roll. Let me see you, Tootsie Roll. Thanks, Night. Tootsie Roll. Yes, Uncle Luke. Oh, that's what you
Butterfly,
clean up
that's
to.
old. Let me see you.
See?
What's it, roll?
And do the brown.
Do the bro. Hey, I remember that shit.
Definitely
Man,
on my playlist for real. That's what I
hey,
have
we
to
we
stop
was
to.
little as hell. We ain't had no business listening to that shit.
No business. Then the adults like, get it, get it, get it, get it. And I'm like,
I used to be looking at them like, oh, these people are crazy.
yeah, that's some A10. And then you got that Sir Charles.
Oh, it makes a lot.
Friday.
Huh?
It's Friday. Yes, it is.
Damn, do I remember that one?
You got to play that on Friday. Seriously.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna have to
shout out
play
to Sir
that.
Charles this Friday. Shout out to my Granny Brady. for playing Sir Charles while vacuuming the whole house on Saturdays.
Hey, I remember people would play like they all their favorite shit to clean the house up and shit.
Yes, whole
What was
stereo
them?
systems.
Yeah, what was them house cleaning tunes that you remember the most?
For one, Sir Charles, Marvin Gaye, Luther, my mom. Oh my God, that's my grandma's side. You know, I can't go too far back because now I gotta just listen to it because I don't even know the names of the people. But my mom was definitely like, we love some Avant, some Joe, some India Irie, some Angie Stone, Erica Badu.
I love
And
Erica.
you know, yeah, man, she put me on game, and then I was tired of listening to all the soft stuff, and I grew up on pop. I was a really big pop head back then, and
Let me find out you was in there. Bye bye bye.
yeah, I like Shia. She writes a lot for Rihanna. I like Rihanna.
Okay, okay.
Mhm. But definitely was there. I used to like rock too, and I like country. Yeah.
I remember my
What is
mama
your
cleaning up to a lot of Mary J. Blige.
Yes, Mary J. Blige. Oh my goodness, you know. I love that. And then we got blessed with Keisha Cole
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely.
and
Keisha,
Ashanti.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Now that's the one. I know my mom used to play the hell out of Ashanti first album with that baby. I can't remember how it go. I know the song's called Baby. Um,
Yes.
what else? Ashanti had some hits on that first album. Yeah, my mom used to play the fuck out that Ashanti album.
You know what I'm
Man,
saying? Those
and
were
it's
classics.
yeah,
I miss that era. I miss it so much.
yeah. And where do you remember having the most fun at? Like up north or down south? Where did you enjoy the most?
Oh, oh well. In the summers, like I traveled anyways with my family. We originated from Arkansas, my
Yeah.
mom's side, and then Texas on my dad's side. So we always was on the highway in the summer times, but so that was a blast because my grandmother has 14 other brothers and sisters. So we have a really big family, and her grandfather had 22 brother siblings, right?
Woo!
So Arkansas was you know what I'm saying? Like everybody traveled to Arkansas during those days, but it was nothing like being in Flint in the summertime with the people you grew up with, you know what I'm saying? And going to the cookouts and the
Yeah.
barbecues with the music, the cars, the
Yeah.
tacos. The kids got to go over there and stay in the kids' place, you know.
Yeah. Hey,
You know,
I remember being in them kids sections for a while and shit.
yeah. So
Yeah.
there's nothing like old 90s Flint, Michigan. What?
Coming around the adults. Chris, what you doing over here? You just being nosy as hell. Take your ass back over there. You been just sitting over
Yeah.
here listening to our conversation and shit. Hey, I remember them
And then
days.
that's when kids played outside. We used to play outside. Yeah.
Nowadays, they scared to come outside.
Yes. Gorilla got them scared.
For real. Damn, I miss them days. I heard you talking about how in a previous interview, I think it was with DJ Nizzo, you were talking about how they bring the Flint vibes down to Atlanta, with like the Flint picnic.
Yeah, Flint to Atlanta picnic.
Okay, okay. Is that still often? Does that still happen often?
Yeah, they just had one this summer.
Now, when you was just talking about them vibes being up here, does it feel the same when they start the Flint to Atlanta picnic?
You know, I've never been to the Flint to Atlanta picnic because I felt like it was always for like my mom's age range because those are the group of people that put on the show. But this year, my mom told me that there was a younger crowd. And I know she hasn't been in a couple years, but or no, she goes often because people come, her homegirls come up down here for the picnic. So but this year she said it was a younger crowd. So maybe next year I'll try it out. I heard it was really fun. They had a pool party, an all white party. So yeah, maybe they've created some space. Or if they haven't, maybe it's time that the next generation kind of, create something.
I was just about to ask you about that next. You already brought it up. Like I wouldn't be surprised if Miss Breed over there plotting something for the new wave for us to do down in the south.
Who knows? I
Shit,
got a lot
your
of
daddy
stuff.
was always putting together something for somebody. Shit, I won't be surprised if you on the same mission. Something
You
similar.
know, you know. I love
Yeah.
giving back, and Flint is my home. Um, shit. I'm sorry, I cuss. Oh well.
Oh no, you good. You good. We
Sorry,
all cuss so much to discuss. Like
sorry, Granny. But um,
Granny understands. She understands.
she understands. She probably cracking up right now watching this.
she probably cussed before you did.
Yep, yep, Granny, you did, Granny, you did. But yeah, man. Since I got this thing, which is my father's estate.
Talk to us.
I looked at it as just like from the business aspect. I'm like, okay, well, I need to get a consultant. I need to look into, law and, music business and stuff like that. And start to work in that direction. But because that's what I will always hear, through conversation, from my dad. So, I've always wanted to be a part of his music, even as a kid. I used to try to live with him. Yo, let me come stay with you. No, who gonna feed you? I don't know how to feed myself. Well, how you get to school? I don't go to school myself. I always wanted to be involved somewhat in his music.
Yeah.
Didn't expect to be involved with it today without him. But then I kind of, also ran away from it too because I saw like not only like the good side, but I saw the bad side of it. And I was like, okay, I'm definitely not associating myself with that. I'm not cut like that. It's not, where I come from. It's not the cloth that I'm equipped with. So
Yeah.
I don't, so I like genuine, I'm a genuine person. I'm a giving person. So I like to be in those spaces. But I found out that you can't judge a whole group
Yeah.
off of experience, right? Or off a couple of experiences. There are people out there who are creative and talented, like my dad, and giving and genuine, who actually have an LOV for the music industry and the people that are involved, and not this LUV, just so that they can have a conversation or get what they want or share an idea or da 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 this. I've been going at this for 16 years. My dad passed away when I was 16. So it's like, nobody's been working. No, I've been working. There's been somebody who's been working. You just haven't tapped in with me.
Yeah.
You just haven't tapped in with me. So me wearing this shirt or me being on this podcast or obtaining the estate, I'm 32. I've been doing this for 16 years. That's half of my life. I've dedicated to One Puff Music and Eric Breed, my father.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Okay.
Shout out to you. Proud
So
of you. Proud of you.
thank you.
That take a lot.
Yeah. Okay. And I'd like to pat myself on the back. I'm disagreeing. It does though, realistically. But in those 16 years, I had nothing to do because I was too young to do anything, right? So I had nothing to do but plan and come up with ideas. Oh, when I get to a level of my life, because see, I had to work. Like I had to invest my own into something that's not giving me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm investing in this. Like I've placed myself in a position. Once I saw those numbers of the people I had to get to help, I was like, oh, okay, let me start looking up incomes. Let me this college thing not working. I gotta drop out. But
Yeah.
nobody knows that but me and my family. So it's great that people finally get to see myself because I didn't know I was gonna get here. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I definitely plan on. This is what I'm doing with MC Bree Day. Is showing the love I have for Flint, and that's coming from me. But it's trickled down from my father. But I have that same thing, same will, same genuine heart, same love for the city of Flint, and the people there. My family, my friends are there, and you guys are super talented. And I'll be damned if when I'm going around the state, I don't represent. I'm not from Detroit. I'm from Flint, Michigan. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so it's nothing like us. It's no, I know we got a lot of stuff going on, but it's unique there. People are unique there. It's some weirdos. It's weird. People are weird. The only other place I say West Coast. I haven't been to the East Coast yet. I got some cool friends out there in the East Coast too, but for the most part, it can get weird. It can get really weird in different spaces. And Michigan is very unique. And as far as even racism, I know there's a lot of stuff going on everywhere, but I was fortunate enough to grow up in a melting pot. Other places I go, sometimes they don't know how to accept me.
Mm.
Um, but I'm grateful for the melting pot that I was born in because I'm able to move in different spaces and different levels in the world as I take my own journey. Um, so yeah,
And you said it was the pod. Say that pod again.
good pod,
You said what's and what now?
huh?
I must have misheard you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must have misheard you. Moving into because it was something about to ask you, but
Okay.
I didn't hear you correctly on that last part. Repeat the last thing you just said.
Okay. Dang, Chris.
No, because I was gonna ask
You know how mine to think
how did you get into that?
into what?
That's the part I
Okay,
misheard.
okay, okay, okay.
It was something
Okay,
about
different spaces. I was saying that that um that
I ain't gonna do
living
that. I ain't gonna
living
do
in
that
the
to
melting
you.
look,
We
I got you, I got you. Living in
got
the melting pot in Michigan made me gave me the opportunity to know how to move around in different spaces in society and at different levels.
that's
Being
the
a
part I
part,
heard. Moving into a
yeah,
what in Michigan?
huh? Being in
Mo-
being from Michigan and having a melted pot.
a
Pot,
melted pot.
pot, yes, pot.
Melted pot. That's what I thought.
Yes,
Okay,
a
that's the
melted
part that's
pot.
funny.
Yes, it's made me, it's given me the ability to move around in the world, like,
Yes,
outside of Flint and Michigan, like people are different. The ways of life is different. Economics is different. It gets
yes,
expensive out there. You know what
yes,
I'm saying? So I had to pivot and I had to use just some of my soft skills, not as well as my hard skills, but I had to use some of my soft skills being from the Midwest. Like some of these rooms and stuff that I step in, they see that I'm from Georgia and they associate it with some, I don't know, this you know what I mean? Yo, Connor, what's up, bro?
oh yeah, yeah. That's when I forgot you was hey yeah. Shout out to Erica. Like everything we got going on, this whole setup, like Erica been teaching me how to operate and work all this shit and put it together.
Yay! The
So
people's rapper.
yeah, shout out to John Connor. Like when you said something about the melted pot, I had like clicked on the comments and then like read it, and I was trying to like ask you a question based off of what you were saying and reading this at the same time. Like, man, I didn't even know it was comments in here.
Yeah.
My bad, y'all. I kind of missed that, but John Connor, two good people right there, sending y'all love. Appreciate it, John. That's my dog right there. I
Yeah.
just told John Connor recently. I feel like of our era, he's the MC Breed of our era. You know,
True
like really
lyricist.
representing. Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Little Doss Cooper. He said, Erica.
What up, boy?
Yeah, got
That's
John
my rock
Connor.
star brother right there.
Yeah, Doss. That's my guy
Yeah.
right there. Third War Zone right there. Some of my guys in here got John Connor, got Lil Doss, and the name you just mentioned, Cookie.
My mommy. that's
Erica Breed.
that's the
Shout out,
OG right there.
shout out to mom. Shout out to mom. We've been hearing about your energy. I'm loving the energy. I'm hearing about throughout your life and your past and man, it's just some good things your daughter is speaking on for how you approached being a mother, being supportive of MC Breed himself. Even when you weren't even with his lifestyle, you still supported. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Support is everything. Support is everything. The way you carried yourself and moved around out here, like you were just talking about after the melted pot reference. Do you feel you've got okay? This is what I think I was trying to ask you. I remember now. I remember. Um, do you feel you get your ways or your personality more from your father or your mother, or is it like a balance?
Ooh. Ooh. It's like I'm a Leo, but the scale between my dad and my mom personality is like it's like a Gemini.
Yeah, because I'm
Literally.
hearing you explain both of them, and I can't pull like one way more so than the other. I'm hearing like a balance in between. I don't want to hear from you. What you think?
Cookie is my secret weapon.
Oh, you heard that? Cookie heard.
She my secret weapon.
You the secret. You the secret weapon.
Yeah,
Talk
but
to us about that.
um oh man. Okay, so for one, no offense, mom, but she's saved as Diva in my phone. And a lot of people if I send them her number, they're like, "Oh wow, Diva." And I'm just like, "Well, what's wrong with that?" You know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
remember my mom could dress to the T. She was on time for everything. She's the most cleanliest person I've ever seen, and that's close to godliness. Okay. So she's also have a heavenly personality. Very, very, very giving, very thoughtful. She's a Virgo at that. So I'm a Leo. I was messy growing up, you know what I mean? And my mom, I mean, she'd just come in my room and just clean it up. I'm telling on myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm an only child. So me and my mom has had a lot of fun, a lot of who I am as far as like the way I dress or the way I carry myself. My mom is a true classy woman, and that's why I call her a diva. Um,
Okay. You did say in the beginning she's a diva in a good way, in the best ways.
in the best way. Like she's on point. Like she was the woman who told me we don't wear pajamas outside. We don't wear
Hey, say that again, Miss Cookie.
you know what I'm saying? So she told me that when you step out the house, you never know who's watching you. You never know who you will run into. So you need to make sure you be on your P's and Q's at all times. Um, And so I was, and as a kid, like she just right, she laughing because and she kept me that way. Like I remember, going around to friends and family and oh, Cookie, you just put Erica together so well. Church, oh, you just do her hair so great, and she did so much of that. I have locks because I can't even do my own hair. So, but my mom is also the person who keeps me in check.
I know
Um,
that's right.
you know what
I
I'm
know
saying?
that's right. Hey, we need to do a story on this Cookie.
She
Like
that
everybody
woman
know the
keeps me
story of
in
Cookie lying from Empire. Let's
check,
do it
boy.
on Cookie her for real, for real. I'm interested in this Cookie right here.
Yeah, that's a classy woman right there. She's nothing to be playing with.
Yeah, I'm a realist. Hey, I see. I be trying to tell people that too. I'm a realist. Like, yeah, that's one of my
She the
favorite
person.
comebacks. I'm a
Yeah,
realist.
she that black book you want to pull out of your back pocket when you in a situation, or some
Yeah,
you have words to say, or you just need to throw something that just take this. Just let me slap you with this. Like
yeah.
has
she said
that.
I'm. She said I'm too shy for TV.
Yeah, she ain't about that life.
Yeah,
But
Erica go play you.
yeah, but she's very talented. She's a florist. And she's in Georgia. She's killing it. She's designed flowers for Ursher's mom, some of the Braves,
Okay,
a lot of,
for the Braves too.
yeah, a whole bunch of people.
Oh,
She is fire, and she has her own business. So she does events, and her flowers are beautiful. I post them a lot on my Instagram page. But yeah, we out here growing that too. So we not just growing one puff. We also is growing my mom's. She has Bees by Bernadette and Flowers by Bernadette. And so yeah, she's the coldest in flowers, like all the way from LA. They request her.
do you have a favorite flower that or like a favorite? I don't know the correct term.
Yes,
A
flowers.
bouquet, a bouquet or flowers or something that your mom has pieced together over the years. Is it? Do you have a favorite or your mom has a favorite?
Um, okay, so she put me on game. So there's so many different exotic flowers out there. So as a kid, she would always get me like daisies. Daisies come in all different colors: blue, purple,
Mhm.
pink, green, so yellow. If you ever wanted to get a girl a cute bouquet of like just multiple colors, daisies.
Yeah.
Sunflowers are great. Birds of paradise for tropical flowers, and then she just put me on to God, what are they called? The flower that droop come through.
Mhm.
It's a Asian flower. But anyways,
Um,
it's beautiful.
Cookie, tap in and help us out. Orchid,
Yes, orchids. Yes.
orchids. Hey, I knew she was close by. Listen, I knew she was close by.
Yeah, she be watching me. Her and my grandma be watching. They're really great support. Those are my rocks, man.
Hey, from
Seriously.
everything from the little bit you told me so far, I knew she was gonna help us out at some point.
Always there, man. She look here. I got bodyguards, okay?
Hey, I know that's right. Hey, shit.
But
Hey,
yeah.
shit. And then it's important to like however your mother upbringing was, for her ways to be embedded in her, it starts like way in the beginning to raise a child, the way she raised you correctly. It starts with the parents and before that and their parents prepping them, what I'm saying, to handle what's whatever's to come in the future. And Cookie, you did a damn good job. I appreciate your upbringing for real, for real.
And
And
step out that off you cook.
I'm not even familiar with what you went through, Cookie. But more than welcome, more than welcome. I'm not even familiar, but just hearing a little bit about you and how you carry yourself and look out for others and your child, that's a blessing for real, for real. That's a blessing. We need to put more emphasis on how you develop your ways and see how we we can help others for real, for real.
Yes.
That's
So,
what's important.
yep. I had an opportunity to grow up with my great grandmother too, my grandmother's mother, and my grandmother is a GG 2.0.
Oh, gangsta.
Yeah, she nothing to be played with. You can't even touch her walls with your hands. Okay, get your hands off
Oh
her.
man. Hey, for real, because you about to come help struggle. You about to come help watch these walls.
For
Don't
real.
don't touch some walls, or you can get that bucket.
Yeah, but I'm grateful though because like it really helped me, you know. So when people come over and stuff, you know, I'm really like, you know, what I'm saying you need a coaster. Oh, what about them shoes you got on your feet? Well, you know,
Hey,
put our feet on in the couch over here. You know what
hey,
I'm
I got my cup sitting on the coaster right now.
saying? Okay.
Like,
But I have learned. I have relaxed. You know, I had to learn to relax. But see, yeah, I had to learn to relax a little bit. Um, they definitely instilled some strongness. Yeah, it teaches you how to follow rules because you do have some kids that come over your house and just jump all over your couch. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
but yeah, I wasn't that kid. I
you
was a
want that
kid.
kid like little Bow Wow down was in a Snoop Dogg first video,
No,
jumping on the couch and shit. You remember that video?
no, except for when I was in them hotels. That
Oh yeah.
bouncing all over the place. Now I was doing that. But that's right, because the other kids was doing it first. So I was like, all right. And that's why I never got in trouble because I always either wasn't about the foolery or my cousins were like, you were so bossy as a kid. We should do nothing. I was never about the foolery or I got out the foolery right on time, right? So, yeah,
I said just in time. He said you ain't about to get in trouble.
no, sir.
I said forget all that. Forget all that. And Cookie, if I heard you correctly, is the one who encouraged you to further your dad's legacy and continue representing for your father and where he left off.
Yes, my mom has always encouraged me and pushed me to do this. Like I said, my mom is not interested in music at all. She has her own thing, always has going on. So she's supporting me. And through this, she's supporting her friend. I almost got beat up the other day, literally on
Nah.
Thanksgiving. I got almost
On
choked out.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, on Thanksgiving,
Why
I
is it
gave her
always
a
going
hug.
down on
I
Thanksgiving
gave her a
somewhere?
hug, and it started to get tight. Like it just started to get tighter and tighter. And she was like, "You better not embarrass my friend. You better not embarrass my friend. This is my friend, and nobody, and I won't see it done again." Like, yeah, Eric, Cookie, they were tight. I respected my mom for that. Because you know you don't see that even this day, you know, when two people not working out after they have a kid, sometimes they just stay in it and it just get too toxic, or they break away and like either somebody is withholding a child, right?
Yeah.
um and then you had the drama, the baby mama drama. I saw that too, you know what I mean? So not in my household, but um
That's dope. I almost want to invite your mom in on the interview too. Like
no,
avoiding toxicity and everything that came with the atmosphere for like the lane, the field your father was in. Like how was she able to like avoid all the toxicity and focus on what matters the most?
because she thought she was famous. He thought she was more famous than all of them.
Said
You know
top
what I'm
diva.
saying? They when my mom put up in the club, they said Cookie and the Cookie Crew.
Oh, the cookie crew. So
Yeah,
oh so basically like how Beyonce got the Beehive and all that. Like Cookie, you started that trend a long time ago. Like you had the Cookie Crew.
she was known for just how I explained, like she wasn't with the BS. Dudes couldn't get over on her like that. You know what I mean? And she's a ride or die, and she's real, and she got your back. You need help cooking your dinner, or you need help around your house. Like she just was giving and real, and she did it. She doesn't give you advice. She plays a neutral role, and she gets it from my grandma. My grandma likes to play the neutral role, and I find out I'm getting older. That's a really nice place to be when you are in the middle of two people. It's really a good place to just be in that comfort, supportive, neutral zone where, okay, I'm gonna see it just from the outside looking in, and I'm gonna try to help both of you guys work this out, not
Nice.
just point the finger at one individual. So my mom comes into play with perspectives.
And you say your
um
mom and your grandmother's like that?
yes, yes, I can't, like, for instance, like if I'm mad at like my uncle or something, my
Yeah.
mom's brother, and I try to tell on him to my grandma, it don't work. I can't tell. I tell my grandma. I tell my mom, my uncle all the time. I call my grandma and tell, but it doesn't work. And I'll be
Man,
like,
that's
well, I'm supposed to be the grandbaby. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my grandma, she got her kids back. She like, forget y'all grandkids. I get y'all when we here, but you're not about to come talk about my kids. So
I
that
love that because I feel like I'm similar. Like I don't like taking sides. I don't like taking sides at all.
in the end
Whoever's in
is
the
best.
huh?
In the end is best.
Yeah, and I prefer for anyone in the wrong. If you know you're in the wrong, just take accountability.
I just told him.
Just take accountability and let's move forward amicably.
Um, but yeah. So my mom and grandma, the women in my life are very influential. Even my grandmother breed. Um, my grandpas, they were very strong men, but they bad. They bad. I love them. They bad. They so OGs. But no, my grandpa's cool, man. My grandpa's cool. They had glaucoma for their whole lives out here.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? But yes.
That's dope. That's dope. That's amazing. I love hearing stories like that. For real, for real. Now, talk to us. Your shirt you got on right there. One Puff Music. You are
Yeah.
One Puff Music. Talk to us about how One Puff Music started and where it's going now.
All right. So One Puff Music started back in, let's say, '93. My dad started One Puff right after his first album. He was like, nah, I got this. I'm going to start my own label. I want to be the writer, the producer, the publisher, everything. I want to have my own independent label. And he did just that. And he wrote and delivered music under One Puff ever since then. So I'm just taking this that my dad created back in '93 and carrying on with the legacy. And like I said, just trying to give back how he gave back and just replicate and improve in this business and what my dad started.
Okay, okay. What the first time you heard about One Puff or that you can remember? Um what was it that stood out about One Puff music that you remember the first time you remember hearing about One Puff?
420 weed. Marijuana. Mary Jane. Green.
Hey,
Reggie. I got five on it.
hey.
Yeah,
For real, for real.
that's what it
I feel like
is.
taking one puff right now. Shit.
We're sponsored.
Yes. Would mom mind? Would Cookie mind if I take one puff?
No,
Okay, okay. Because I don't want to
she a soldier.
I don't want to get checked by her.
She a soldier.
The
She one of
original
my
Cookie.
she one of the original members.
Hey, okay, okay. I forgot you said they used to roll up and chop it up and shit.
OPM.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Take a puff. I got you, Cookie. I will. I very much will. Take a puff for you right quick. Representing for Cookie, MC Breed, One Puff Music. We got Erica Breed in the house, y'all. What's good? What's good? For real, for real. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Um, let me see. Let me see how much time we got.
Uh-oh. Dos. I don't know what happened. Can y'all still hear me out there? If anybody can still hear me, let me know. Cause my phone rang and that shit just like took over the live. That was very awkward. Trying to get Erica back in here. Um you can hear me, dogs? Okay. Yeah, man, my phone rang and it like fucked up the church's money. Damn, the episode was going good. Oh man. What the hell? I'm trying to get her back in here. Hold on.
Okay. Okay. My apologies. Just had some technical difficulties. I'm gonna have to work on that. This is my first time doing this live streaming. I want to send a big shout out and huge thank you to Erica Bree for helping me get this going. Um, I'm gonna have to find a way to turn off block my phone calls from coming through because that just like ruined everything just now. Shout out to One Puff Music, Erica Bree, MC Bree. Tomorrow, December 1st, there is an MC Bree Day celebration that Erica Bree is putting together. We have many artists, DJs, producers coming through representing. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all tune in. Having some issues getting her back in here, so my apologies, you guys, for everybody tuning in on each of the live streams. Want to thank Erica and everybody tuning in. Yeah, this is huge. This is huge. Let's keep this going. MC Breed Day, officially December 2nd. We are kicking things off December 1st with a bunch of performers online streaming. Y'all make sure y'all tuned in. It will be starting at 7 o'clock. Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so my phone rang and it threw like everything off. I'm gonna have to
Yes.
fix that. I didn't know a phone call fuck up the church's money like that.
I forgot to tell you, JB Smokes just told me that too when during
About
our
the
rehearsal.
about the phone calls.
Yep, it'll knock you off. You got to put do not disturb on.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn how to do that because yeah, that wasn't it. Yeah, the phone
I'm like,
rang
dang,
and
he just cut out on me like that. I thought he was just backstage talking.
hey, I was like, damn, what just happened here? I was trying to and hurry up and get rid of the phone call, and I was out of there. Like, whoa.
You know, woo woo.
Hey, Key what's
Beat your
good? What's
road
good?
crew. It's that beat your
Um,
road blood right there.
hey, okay. Yeah, you was just telling me about that. Yeah. See, I ain't grew up in that area. What was what was the fun things to do on that part of town?
Jump on a trampoline.
Jump on. Oh damn, y'all about all had trampolines in y'all yard and shit
I
like
wasn't
that.
around there. I was over there. I was on Laredo Street. I was on Trumbull. I was on
Hey, you know what? That's like the third,
Chevy.
fourth time you done mentioned Laredo. Talk to us about Laredo. So, what was the how was the impact on being on Laredo? How did Laredo impact your life? Is what I want to say. What was the
Um,
highlights of Laredo?
they're like second family, like not even second family, just like family in general. My aunts and uncles, and considering my cousins, we grew up together. You know what I'm saying? Like it was fun. It was fun. It was like I said, food, music, a good time. You had good friendships. It was just an essence of community back then. Something that I yearn for now. Something that I'm trying to help build back.
Yeah,
Um, Especially for us, like like my mom and dad and my aunts and uncles on the radar street and stuff like that. Like, man, they had some good times. Like I just want to be able to create those moments, and surround myself with people like that. Those are some really good people. Shout out to Marjay, Marjay, um,
Marjai,
Marjay. I love you, Marquita.
I love
um,
Marjai. She got a
but
beautiful soul right there.
yes, and she has been, man, she's been working her phone, and it's been working my phone, and getting and connected with people in Flint, community leaders, artists, oh God, other legends in the city like jazz artists and performers, councilmen, Black Lives Matter, Unity. Um, she's been just you.
Yeah,
Jay,
Marjai said she was gonna come looking for me if I ain't
oh
answer that phone.
yeah, she's been sending like some really great people my way, and I'm just really appreciative of that because she grew up across the street from my dad. They were neighbors, So, um, yeah, shout out to the Hodos.
Yeah, yeah. See, damn. Okay. Remember when I told you my family stayed across the street or something like that over there? I was telling you about my uncle them.
Mm-hmm.
They he married to the Hodos.
For real?
Yeah, when I was telling you my family stayed by your family over there.
That's
Yeah,
the
like
Hodos.
yeah, yeah, like my
The
family
Hodos
married.
ain't no Hodo.
Yeah, the Stones married the Hodos.
That's tight. Flint, we like this, man. You can't get
Yeah,
away
that's why I asked you about that because I'm like, damn, they sure used to tell me about y'all when I used to come over there all the time. Like they used to always tell
Yes.
me about the breeze and stuff. So that's what made me ask you. Like, I'm like, well, damn, since I'm on the phone with her, like, do you know such and such?
No,
Like,
son,
cause
hold
they
up.
stay right across the street, something like that. Yeah,
A lot of them.
yeah, yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's crazy. That's crazy. Um, so I was just I don't know if you heard when I was trying to send you the invite, but I was just mentioning tomorrow, the big day, the celebration, MC Breed Day, December 1st, kicking it off. Officially is December 2nd, correct? But
Yes.
the with the performers, the streaming event, you're holding that December 1st.
Yep.
Talk to us about where the idea when the idea began and how'd you like start pushing towards making this happen because it's it's
Um,
it's almost that time.
yep. So I want all you guys to lock in tomorrow for an amazing show of Flint's talent and other talent surrounding us in the United States. And look, my tongue is. But podcast, I'm new to this. I'm out here supporting. But it's been fun. But December 1st at 7 Eastern Standard Time on StreamYard. The link is up on the MC Breed Day Facebook page. You can go to the real MC Breed on Instagram, and you guys can check out the hot artists that we will be spotlighting from Flint, Michigan, and other areas. We have DJs, we have poets, we have what else? We have comedy and community leaders coming out to share one single space online virtually, so that we can all come together wherever we are, to celebrate this time and this legacy and the genuine heart of Eric Tyrone MC Breed. And I'm just so honored that I'm able to um, gather you guys in this space, and you guys help me support this thing, the first annual celebration. It's been a holiday for 16 years, and this is the first annual
Yes.
celebration. And I have some really, really cool authentic, talented writers and producers and lyricists and creators and podcasters and leaders in the community. I could be, I mean, that's a blessing. I'm all the way in Georgia, and it's the love that I have uh, disposed in the community too. Because I'm gonna get myself pat on the back because we knew each other from 10 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, some home town friends and family, like really just putting this thing together. It's almost like a reunion, like a family friend reunion. So I'm happy about that. And I know it's been 30 days and we've been crushing, but everybody has been putting in that hard work. And I seriously really appreciate this. This has definitely been a journey. This touched home, this touched my heart. Um, I die hard for this. So this is y'all have no idea how y'all blessing me.
For real, for real. I'm glad. Like I told you yesterday on the phone. I met you 10 years ago. We had a great conversation at an event at the GFAC. Um, and the universe connected us back together just in time for this celebration. Like, and I'm very proud to be a part of that. I believe you said you had some examples of how tomorrow's gonna play out that you wanted to display for everyone watching.
Yeah, I got some like I can show people now how to register for the event. Give me 1 second, let me get my life.
I got you.
That part.
Hi.
But
Shout out to Erica Breeze, y'all. She be over there working
thank you, let me go to here.
and consulting me at the same time through my struggles over here.
And you did it.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It looks good. You did a really good job.
Appreciate you.
Okay. I got a pathway. Yay, this is exciting. Okay. So, Chris and I are trying something new here today. We are going to share our screen.
All right.
And I want to share this. Can you see my screen?
Wait, okay, here we go. Got it.
You can see Guapo?
Yep.
All right. So, this is the MC Breed Day Facebook page. There's an online event. You can see tomorrow. It starts at 6:30, but show will go on at 7 p.m. Excuse me. And once you go here to go to the link, it will pull up the registration page for you from StreamYard. It lets you know, when the date is, what time it's going to start. We're showcasing, artists, next generation, uplifting MC Bree Day. Go ahead and put in your email address and your name and the country that you're from and how you heard about us. And then go ahead and register. And then you can add it to your calendar, and then it will email you when right before showtime, and you just jump on the link there and you'll be able to join in on the fun and see some of your favorite artists, see some special guests, and tap into the fun. I have some special things I'm going to be doing with the audience. So we have some giveaways and some surprises. Competitions, a producer competition. Shout out to those producers, those hot producers out there. It's they too cold to just say one name, so I can't tell them all. They just cold and icy. um it's just great. This is gonna be fun. Have a lot of dad friends tapping in, which is cool. And again, it's not about you know them. It's about us, and it's about us, and it's about dad. So we're gonna give them that. We're gonna give them some 810.
Yeah. 810, you're my hero.
Yeah. Look, teacher, Erica, why don't you drop them zeros and get you a hero?
Definitely, definitely.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. This is special. This is special.
Lee Nova, King
Yeah,
Nova.
yeah. What are you most excited about for what's to come within the next couple of days? With the pre-celebration, with all the performers, all the entertainment on December 1st, and the official date on December 2nd. Like, what are you most excited about?
I'm really excited about these 16 bars.
Ooh.
What? I'm really excited about the bars. I'm excited about the producer competition. I'm a miniature producer myself. Pop my little collar over here. I'm about to be up there with those guys in a second.
Hey,
I already told a few of them that I was gonna eat them up soon.
hey, because sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
I told her I was gonna eat them up. No, those guys are really great. But I love a lot of times I'll throw the words away and mostly listen to the beat and instruments. I love instruments. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited for our special guest. I'm excited to see some familiar faces in Flint. Um, Oh God, I'm excited about everything. There's the community people. I'm just about the platform, just hosting an event, stepping out of the box. I'm just excited. I'm excited to see everything. I can't tell much on here because I'm gonna just bust up everything. They gotta be surprised. I like suspense. It never works out the way I wanted to, like surprising people, but I have a few suspenseful things happening.
Okay,
So yeah,
okay.
but
Dun
yeah,
dun dun.
we have some like amazing shout outs. But again, like this was a 30-day push. Like we all been working really hard over these last couple of weeks, like extremely. Plus, on top of our lives that we have going on right now, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
again,
Cookie
like, that's
said.
why
She said, "Don't say nothing
I
about it."
know, right?
Yeah. Hey,
So
we know not to cross that line with Cookie.
I don't want to give away, too much, but we do have some really exciting things going on. You're going to see more and more people over the course of today, just who's going to be a part of the show. I'm working countlessly on those flyers. Uh,
Oh, pop out and show niggas.
you know what I'm saying? You would think that, yeah. So sometimes there's been some technical difficulties, and I've been getting a lot of phone calls, a lot of support, people who want to be involved. But this is just the first year. This is just something we're getting out. We're trying to put in the oven and bake it up real quick and put some icing on it and cherry on top. But at the same time, we want to, have quality, right? And we want to really, really bring it, like really do show our talents and who we are, how we represent ourselves in Flint. Not only do we not, Flint has been through a lot. We had General Motors leave us, then we had the water crisis, and then we had COVID on top of violence being the number one murder city for like what 4 years in a row back then I was over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've lost people, I've seen people go. So, but I've also seen the essence and the beauty in the city. So that's another thing I want to highlight, and you guys are some of those special individuals that are going to help me do that. So I'm very appreciative. Big fans of you guys. Like not even you guys' music. I'm big fans of you. Um,
Oh,
because
appreciate it.
sometimes you gotta step out and show.
Hey, for real,
Yeah.
for real.
So
One
yeah.
one puff music in the building, y'all.
Yes.
Hey.
MCBreedDay.com. MC Breed Day Facebook, at the real MC Breed on Instagram. Yeah, we keeping it going. Tomorrow is the day, 7 p.m. on live. We doing this thing. and
Hmm.
nobody's gonna stop
Hey, for real, for real.
or the cook might come out. No, I'm just playing. Just like,
Is there now you no, this isn't gonna stop.
no,
This go keep going. This go
annually.
keep going annually.
I
So
got work.
expect it, y'all. Tap in early. Tap in early
Yes,
next time around. Every time around, tap in early. Get involved.
next
Get
year.
involved.
Yeah.
Is
Next
is
year we're
there
coming correct. I'm gonna have y'all right. I'm gonna give y'all some. I'll give y'all a couple more weeks.
is there you got a flyer you want to pull up for an example for us? You
Uh,
got one on deck. I seen
yeah,
Keynote was in here.
yeah. I got some stuff I can pull up. What are you talking about? Yeah, yeah, man.
I know you stay ready. I know you stay ready.
I stay ready.
So you ain't gotta get ready.
No, man. No, sir. Here's a flyer. I wanna. If they do me right, I don't think it's doing me right. So I can't give that one. But let's get some in here. Let me pull up somebody who's accessible. Where my girl? Where my girl at? See, some of these people been locked in from the beginning. They archived now. You see it at the bottom. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's fire.
yeah, we got some people. We got some people. Got these flyers showcasing you guys. There you go. There's another one.
Hey, y'all see it? Y'all see it?
Yeah.
Hey,
And then I'm done. I'm out. I'm out after that.
hey, little dog, y'all There you go. Hey, hey, this
Hey.
about to spark back up in this motherfucker.
Okay.
Hey.
But yeah, um, that's what we got going on. So, just putting a, put my foot down on this stuff, man. Try to get this stuff out. Doing the best that we can. Like I said, next year we're definitely gonna come early with it. I just got my letters of administration at the beginning of this year, and not January. So, it's been a couple months, and a lot of my headspace has been on the business side, and I almost forgot to have fun. So this is
Congratulations to you on this state.
thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is me not forgetting to have fun. My dad was a ball of fun. So this is exactly what MC Bree Day is going to be about. Thank you, Don Williamson, Mayor Don Williamson, and the city of Flint for even honoring my father with this, and allowing him to have this impact even after he's gone. So this is great. And it's around the holiday times. I didn't even think about that. Gemini, the OG, had to remind us of that and remind us that this is a Black man's holiday. Um,
Hey,
right? So, in the city of Flint. So, that is, again, those are great words. Those are encouraging words. They motivate me. All the stories of his friends, calling and um, it's really motivating. It's motivating and encouraging to have the support for real. I love that. I
that's,
absolutely love that because
yeah.
it's support for Eric, and that's big. Like she
You
said.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You representing for sure. You representing for sure. Um, you definitely working overtime. You know, being a tech person. How'd you get into tech in the first place?
I jumped into tech, struggling in California. And well, I lied. Well, that's how I started my career in tech, struggling in California. But
Yeah.
I've been a techie since forever. Like I've always just been on the computer. I had a computer in the house growing up, so I utilized it for schoolwork, and then I used to, research papers and stuff like that. And I found out you can get information from it, and then I found out when it gives you a problem, you can troubleshoot it. And then I think fifth grade was when I first tore down my first computer tower and rebuilt it from the ground up. Um, and then I love design, fashion design. And I was just doing like, websites, little brochures and stuff like that here and there. I was in pageantry, so I used to create like little sponsorship packets for that. Um, and Like I said, I had a conversation with my grandma Breed one day, and she told me I need to mix something up. So I was like, all right, I like design and technology. What could I do? I wasn't thinking about interface design. That never ran across my mind. But I started doing the research on the computer, and I found product design. And I was like, man, I've been doing this for a long time. And then once I found out how much money you can make, that's all I needed. I like money. I literally was searching jobs online. Okay, what jobs can I do that pays this, that pays that? And I start looking at those jobs because I dropped out of college. I started looking at those jobs and I start fitting my skills into them. And then I was like, okay, which ones do I don't need to go to school for? Which ones can I self teach myself? And then I use YouTube, Udemy, and Coursera, and I train myself and I use my past projects and put together a portfolio. You can check me out, ericabree.com. That's my real work portfolio where I work countless of hours on. Yeah, I go through 5 rounds of interviews for these companies. Like, shit, hard.
Hey,
It's hard. It took me some time to get there. I was out in San Francisco driving Lyft.
you
I was making
said www.ericabree.com.
yes. I was driving Lyft in San Francisco in Silicon Valley, and I thought my life was over.
Oh,
I was like, I'm out
oh.
here driving Lyft, man. What is
What was the?
happening?
I know that shit was wild.
Yeah, but look, I didn't know. I didn't know. I was driving Lyft in San Francisco. I was making like $1,000 and $1,400 a week in my car.
Damn.
And
Oh shit!
then
Look at you.
yeah, yeah, and on top of that, like I said, I was driving in Silicon Valley, so that um everybody that I was picking up in my car worked in
Yeah.
tech. So I'll be like, yo, check out my portfolio. Yo, look at my resume. What do you think? So I was getting mentorship while getting paid to drive my car in San Francisco, California.
Mm, damn.
Yeah, turned me into a six-figure woman before the age of 30.
That's what's up. That's so you got experience on everywhere.
Yeah, I teach tech. I help people transition into technology. I speak on panels about technology. Um, I train people. I always try to. That's why I want to bring tech. I know there's some programs there now. I'm kind of getting beat out, but it's okay. I still got something to offer. But I'm always encouraging people to look at tech as a side hustle because there's a lot of free programs in the city that only take a couple of weeks for you to get your certificate, and you can work at companies like Microsoft and Google, and you can make some really decent money, and you can work from home remotely. I haven't worked in a place in an office since 2019.
Hey, shout out to you.
Thank you. And I don't, and I can't say this, but I get paid to work 40 hours, but that's just not my schedule. It's
Okay.
way more lenient than that. So it gives me space to do other things. It funds other things. So, no. Is it my dream job? No. Do I like it all the time? No. Some of the people get on my nerves. Yes. Is it challenging? Yes. But it pays me enough money to do what I need to do.
Let's talk some. Talk
So,
some.
you know what I'm saying? I have a job. I have a job. My job is an investment. I look for things that I could do that I can invest my money in. So I found tech was a place that I could slide in where I had enough experience and mentorship, and I reached out to people and I connected with people on LinkedIn and in my car, like Dropbox. I had a manager from Dropbox gave me a referral to Dropbox. One of my first referrals. I had a referral to Credit Karma. I ran away from Facebook and Google interviews because I was just too afraid. I thought that I was I thought that I wasn't good enough. I thought that I needed to have a degree after being in the industry for I think it was like my third year. I got um Facebook and Google reached out to me and I was scared because I just used to hear the horrible stories of the interview process. And design can be very competitive and very, nitpicky. So you really, those 5 rounds of interviews were like 2 hours long, and you have like a panel of people looking and judging you. And sometimes you have to like design on the spot, and like it's like very, but it there's so many other positions like customer success is like customer service, but pay more money to be on
Yeah,
the, and you might not be talking to people that's walking up to your counter, but you may just be talking to like the marketing team at Google and they use your product, this company that you work for, like StreamYard. Like when you call into StreamYard, it's a customer success person who's kind of walking you through your setup, especially on the business side. And a lot of times you have like corporate accounts and stuff like that. So you have like sales jobs and technology where you get paid really good money, plus you get paid commission. A
yeah.
lot of tech companies have unlimited PTO, so I can take off anytime I want. We have mental health days.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, good benefits. Like any job, IT doesn't have to be like design. Sorry, it doesn't have to be engineering, product management, customer service, project management. These are jobs you can do at home, get paid for 40 hours, and maybe work like 10 hours a week.
Damn, that's
And
what's
you're
up.
talking, yeah, talking about decent income, like at least minimum, like minimum 80.
And only working your way up.
Yeah,
And
I've been in
only
the game for a while. I'm a design manager now.
kudos to
Next
you. Shout out
level.
to you.
Thanks. My next
Shout
level,
out.
director VP. I'm going for director, and then I could be a vice president of a design team.
Oh shit, it probably comes sooner than later.
I don't know. I'm trying to get out of it though, because I can't express myself on the music side and work in technology. The blue collars aren't having
Yeah. Did you
it.
did you develop a strength of love in music like on your own outside of like everything you've seen from like your father?
um, I did, I did, and I learned a lot. I tried to run from it. Excuse me, but you can't run from um your natural God given gifts.
Yeah.
So I tried to run from it. I'm shy. and I don't like people in my business. I don't. I don't. I have three cats and I work from home, so I started
Got
the cat
three.
lady thing early.
What's your cat's names?
Nefertiti, short for no, I mean Natty, short for Nefertiti. You have Ra, which means sun, and then you have Icy for Isis.
Okay, okay. How'd you go
Egyptian cat.
about choosing? How'd you go about choosing the names for each of those cats?
They're Egyptian names. Egyptian cat. The pharaohs had cats as
Okay,
pets.
okay.
Ra means sun,
Mhm.
and so he's literally my son. So I named him after the sun, and I love the sun. I go out and sunbathe sometimes and ground myself in the grass with my bare feet. I love nature, so. And then Natty, Nefertiti, she's a pharaohess. I'm a Leo, so naturally I have just that lioness, you know, queenish vibe. Um, I like to be pampered and spoiled all at the same time. For all the listeners out there. I'm just kidding, but yeah. Yeah, man. Don't call me. Um, but yeah, it's got too much going on. Um, but yeah, and they're black. They have black cats. I'm very pro black. I have to be, and then that's another thing. Like working in my field, they try to change you. I don't, I don't code switch. I mean, I am who I am. Now I'm wondering, gotta let's go to something else
Yeah.
because I am on this live. They could be watching me right now.
Okay. Yo, I don't think I've asked you. Are you familiar with your? Because we always hear about breed being on, or what song was big, or you know, kind of like the takeoff. Are you familiar with his origin of hip hop and
Um,
what led to him becoming who he became? Like,
yes, his origin of hip hop came from beatboxing. So he started off with the task force, beatboxing like forever. Um, but yeah, he's always been musically inclined and just kind of like grown from there. And he changed his name to MC Breed and went to Atlanta, got some radio play, and ran into a deal. Um, and that's how it jumped off. And it just blew up. And the Future Your Friend blew up. And then just the person that he is, everybody loved him. Everybody loved his personality, his character. So yeah.
and that's a blessing. That's why we go celebrate, and that's why we go
Yay.
celebrate. Um, real quick, what's one of what's one of the main things you want people to remember about your father, the legendary 810, our hero, MC Breed?
Oh, I like that. That's tight. Um, I would want people to know that he was DOPE. So dope. He has a song called I Am So Dope.
Hey, which album is that on?
Prescription.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, well said. Like she said.
I appreciate
Still
you. I
here.
appreciate. I appreciate you.
But yeah, so
And
yeah, my dad was super dope. It didn't matter if it was music, the way he dressed, the way he spoke, the way he connected with you, the way he just anything he the way he cooked. Oh my god, it was interesting, but it still was dope.
don't
I
do
don't
breed
know.
like that.
It was dope how I used to mix all those combinations and stuff together, and I used to be like, "What is this? This is not what I'm eating now." You need to find somebody else to cook this. But yeah, man, he tried. He tried cooking that stuff and whatnot. But he was a great father. My dad was a really great father, a great friend. Yeah, this all around person. I think a lot of us miss him. He's definitely his presence is definitely it feels like a void, you know what I mean? Like he was one of those people you just wanted to be around,
Yeah,
you know?
that's
He was
dope.
tight. He was really cool. Really cool dude. Really cool dude.
I'm glad you're here, Erica, to further his legacy and continue adding on to his greatness. I'm sure he's proud of you. How you moving and your love for the game.
Thank you. I'm not used to doing these podcasts, so for all the viewers out there, I've been having bad hair days on these shows. My locks don't act right. I've been glitching on these shows, you know. I've been chill, I've been working behind the scenes. But yeah, man, this is great. This is a great 2 hours, Chris, man. I didn't know you were gonna do me like that, man.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you forever.
I
Motherfucker like me can
appreciate
keep
you.
talking.
Right. We already
I
had
can.
4 hours on the phone last night. I'm just playing.
I appreciate you, love. I appreciate
No,
you.
all love for real. This is special. This is nice. I'm happy that I can take the time out in what I'm doing to help you guys on
Yes,
your platform too. So I'm happy that you guys have an opportunity for me to support you guys right away. Seriously.
definitely,
Um,
definitely.
yeah. I'm
I'm
happy I
I'm
can
glad.
add content,
Hell yeah,
you
I
know.
appreciate you.
And then you're helping me. You're getting the word out there, man. I love it. This is great. This is
I'm,
a
I'm
backyard barbecue.
Hey, for real, for real. I'm glad I can be a part of it and help. So soon. Like more to come, more to come. For real,
Yes, yes,
for,
yes.
for real, for real. Anything else you want to let the people know before
Chris,
we let you go?
yes, Chris has not submitted his video yet for his 16th. He is late. When he messing around on his camera for 2 hours having fun. He is a participant in the show. He got work to do. I'm just kidding. But I'm for real. At the same time.
I got you. I got you. I got
But no, he's gonna be real cool. He's gonna be real cool. We're ready. We ready. Everybody put in their work today. Um but yeah, I December 1st, it's going down. It's gonna be a showdown. And we're having fun and we're not taking no for an answer. And we're gonna push through this thing. It's one puff for life. And please stay tuned because we have more to come with the MC Breed Estate. And yeah, like stay locked in, stay tuned in. We're creating something different over here.
Hey, that's what I'm
Adding
talking
and
about.
adding. Let me say that I added and come and step on nobody's toes, But you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got a problem with that because I'm A1O, so I can, I can pop my shit all day if I want to. I mean,
Hey, 1-0, you're my hero.
you know what I'm saying? I can pop my shit. I'm here A1O. Don't get me messed up because I'm out here in Georgia now. Don't get me bent up because I done switched the area code up to 678, but I still got my 810 number in my back pocket. But nah, I'm Flint all day. So yeah, I don't feel no type of way. I just, this has always been in my plans. When I left home, I was like, I can't do this. I gotta get out. I gotta stretch my wings. I'm too creative for this right here. It's boxing me in. I ain't got no opportunities. I ain't seeing nothing. Larry Loud, what up?
What up,
So
Pete?
Peter, we called him Perry Larry Loud. What is that? You didn't have
Peter
me.
Larry Loud was good, brother. Yeah.
All right, Chris.
Yeah, you came through and blessed the show. You blessed us. We gotta let you go. We ain't gonna hold you forever. Do another damn 2 hours. I'm sure we could.
Yeah, go all day.
But you gonna have to come back. You gonna have to come back on Much to Discuss.
Yeah, invite me, man. I'm here. It's a new podcasting. I don't have podcast etiquette, but I just figure I just get on here and be myself. That's all I could do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's all we require. That's all we
It is
require.
what it is out here. I'm halfway asleep, halfway awoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chris kept me up
Yeah.
till 6 a.m. in the morning. FY.
Well, not me.
It was
Not
definitely 6 a.m.
And I think I still was up like another hour after that. So I was like, yeah.
Look,
But
I had
yeah,
me a jitter. I had me a jitter and knocked out.
trying
Thanks,
to.
Mom, for that. Thanks for that jitter, Mom.
Hey, I appreciate you. I putting in that overtime, putting in that grind, and showing your support and care for others.
Yeah, I love y'all. I love my
Definitely,
city. I love this. I'm not a
we
social
love.
media person, so when I popped out with when I popped out with the MC Breed Day, man, I didn't even know like a lot of the stuff that you guys were doing, like the podcast and stuff like that blew me. Like all the different podcasts I kind of been on, and you guys have all your own unique setup and stuff. And I just think it's really, really cool what you guys are doing. And just all that the city has been through. And look, we always come on top. Like there's something about Flintstones. We are bedrock. When you can make it out of bedrock, you can make it anywhere. Trust me. I've been homeless in
Yeah.
my car in Walmart parking lot. Do you hear me? Put up to
Hey,
California.
I've been there.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, I owe it all to my city for making me the individual that I am. Because when I get out here amongst everybody else, I know how to go hard. I know how to survive out here. So um yeah, very talented people for real. We're unique. So definitely.
Yeah. Hey, we trying to get it like you, Cookie. We trying to get it like you, Cookie. Hey, we appreciate you, Erica.
Oh, is she up there now?
Hey, this don't nobody get old. Don't nobody get old. We age with experience
What she say now?
by choice.
No,
You choose to be old.
you're not old, mom. You're
You ain't
young.
old. You age with
She said what I
experience. Hey,
missed. She didn't hear it.
with all experience, you know more than the rest. You
Because you're
know.
just wise.
Yeah, yeah. It makes you
Has
better. It
nothing
makes
to
you
do with
better.
nothing. Has nothing to do with nothing. You just wise. You was born that way.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Well, we can't wait to have you back on the show and talk about more because there's always much to discuss. And I'm sure you got a bunch of big things coming up on behalf of One Puff Music. So yeah, it was an honor having you on representing for the icon, your father, Flint's own legendary MC Breed. And let's do this celebration the right way.
Yeah, man.
tomorrow and moving forward.
All right. I hear that. Thank you
Yeah,
so much for having me, Chris the Boss. This is a beautiful thing that you're doing. I'm so happy. Like I said, you guys are really helping me jump outside the box, which is keeping me motivated in this thing. So I really appreciate you guys. I'm just a girl that sit behind her computer at home and just really with my three black cats. So um, yeah. So this is now that I'm here, it's go mode, and it's helping me step into something different and better. So thank you for everybody who tapped in and engaged with this platform. You guys continue to watch out for Chris the Boss. He's about to be big out here.
thank you, Erica. Thank you, Cookie. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Shout out to everybody tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Y'all see it down there. www.ericabreed.com. Follow her on
Don't put that
everything.
down there.
Oh, damn. That's been down there for a while.
That's my work portfolio, but it's okay.
Oh, when you mentioned it earlier, it's just been down there since. But
You see, if I still, it should be up there. Wait,
yeah, but
oh, I'm glad you said something because I gotta pay for that. I switched my card over and I didn't pay for that.
dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun.
let me do that because I lost my card. I lose my card.
All right, y'all. I think she's signing out, and we are as well. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Until next time. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, man.
There we go.
You just kicked me out.
No, not me. I wasn't touching nothing.
Dang, you just boofed me out the show.
I thought you cleared it when you was clearing out the other stages, the other screens.
Yeah, I did on accident.
Yeah. But I'll take blame because I was in the middle of making sure we ride out of here smoothly. Erica, we appreciate you coming through, blessing us with your presence on Much to Discuss.
Thank you.
And
Close us out, Chris. Do your thing.
MC Breed, y'all. Looking forward to MC Breed Day. Let's get it. Till next time.
Let's go. I'm ready. We about to do this. Y'all better show out and show.
Hey, I found the show that.
That's what it say. We're still on this thing?
Hold on. Yep, hold on.
Okay, I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna sit still so people think I'm froze, but I'm not. I'm gonna still breathe and blink though.
And